My name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Mattel DC Multiverse Red Hood action figure. This is one that I've been kind of sitting on for a little bit, deliberating whether to unbox it or not, and I have decided to unbox it. I'm going to add it to my little Batcave setup shelf that we're kind of slowly chipping away at making, but regardless, I've already cut the tape on this, so let's take a quick look at the packaging and then unbox the figure. So we do have the front of the packaging here, and this figure looks sick. Sick. This thing is so sweet. It's the Killer Croc Build-A-Figure, which I wish I had, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, a lot of other cool figures in this line. Regardless, though, let's get him out of the box. All right, so I'm going to attempt to get him out from the side. Let's see if that works, because I know that folds out. Let's see if I just kind of... There we go. Beautiful. Toss it to the side. Give Kyle Peterson some love. See you later, I should say. And oh wow, that Killer Croc Build-A-Figure must be massive, because look at this. Wow, hold on. Wow, look at the size, and I dropped one of the little plastic things here. I don't want that to get lost. But look at the size of this Killer Croc Build-A-Figure leg. That thing must be massive. That is awesome. All right. So we'll throw it to the side, but that's the Killer Croc Build-A-Figure leg. And then we have the figure here with all the other accessories. It's got a bunch of hands and an extra head. So let's get those hands out. We'll get 1, 2, 3, and here's 4. Come on, buddy. The thumb's getting caught. 4, and then the extra head. And then finally we have the figure itself. We pop him right out. Let's see. And yes, we can. Awesome. Ooh, he feels really good. Doesn't feel loose or anything. I'm a little worried about these hands because they were like that in the box, but no, those are perfect. Awesome. All right, everything with this figure is perfect. So let's take a look at the accessories first. To start with, we do have some extra hands. This first batch here is just going to be a set of fisted hands. All of his hands are gloved, primarily with this kind of like very dark blue or black. And I know it's not focusing. I do apologize for that. But on the other side here, you can see he does have some like little silver pads on his knuckles there. We do have that. And then it's the same design, but for these hands, they're going to be like trigger hands. I think he comes with some guns. They're in the holsters right now, but we'll hopefully be able to take those out. But we have that as well, which is super cool. And then let's see if we can get these guns out of here and take a look at those. Is that going to be possible? Are they molded in it? They can't be molded in there. That'd be crazy. No, it doesn't look like they are. So let's see. Can we pop them out somehow? There's no way they'd be... Oh my gosh. They are molded in there. That's wild. All right, well, I have pistols galore that I could give him for my own collection, but that is a bummer. Those pistols are molded in there. Wow. And then even if he puts them in his hands, it would still look like he has 2 other pistols holstered. So that's a really big bummer, I'm not going to lie. And I do apologize. I'm going to try to get this to focus a little bit better. But starting down here at the bottom, he does have these very cool like kick pads, almost like metal kick pads, and some steel toe aspects on his boots. He's got double jointed knees here, which do have a very good bend, very solid bend, very smooth. He's got these cool, like almost like navy blue jeans looking kind of thing, but they have like this black stripe on them that makes me think they're tights. We saw this belt a little bit, the guns there again that don't come out, a massive bummer, but they look really cool, I will say that. And then you've got the same thing with the suit. This suit has the red bat logo on the torso. You've got an ab crunch there, which is very nice, and this really cool leather jacket, which is the perfect brown color. The sleeves rolled up a little bit with that suit coming out from the bottom, and then you have those black gloves like we saw with the hands. But then finally here we do have the red hood head sculpt itself, which is really cool. A tad bit big. He's got a little bit of a big head there compared to the rest of his body, but it does look great. And I'm actually forgetting that I forgot to show off the other, what is it? Jason Todd, not Tim Drake, but the other Jason Todd head sculpt, which looks great. I think there is that... I think it's a paint error, but I thought it was a white stripe. Damn, that would have been good accuracy, but no, it's just a paint error. But that looks great. So overall, this figure is awesome. I'm happy that I unboxed this, and I'm very excited to add this to the collection. So there you go. A review of the DC Multiverse Red Hood figure. I do apologize that my camera is not really focusing too well, but since he's standing still, we can tap the camera and get it to focus there. But I'll leave it there. I'm ranting. I'm sorry. As always, folks, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.